people.
Alright. So I bet the library is in this grand area that has been kind of closed off.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't go into any of these rooms. Oh, to Jackie's bedroom.
We'll probably meet her in the library then.
To the library. À la bibliothèque.
I told you, you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not a reporter.
She looks like Katharine Hepburn.
I know, she really does.
But you're going to want to hear this. You could interview me now.
And why would I want to spend my evening doing that?
The world needs to know. You want to sell papers, I want the truth to be known. Win-win.
I came here to enjoy myself, not to hear a second string version of...
I was there. I saw the whole thing, including who was ruining the show.
All right, I'll bite. Let's talk later.
Oh. Interesting. Ernesto.
Bonjour. Are you a guest of Mademoiselle Angeline or Monsieur Demire?
Do I know you?
Oh.
Where are my manners? I am Hercule Poirot.
The lawman.
Oui, monsieur. Detective Poirot. And you are?
Ernesto da Silva.
A pleasure, monsieur.
Oh yes, my room is right next to yours. So, what is it you do?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a man of business.
I see. Is there a particular area of business that is your focus?
Overseas investments, international relations. I also own a number of factories in the city.
A man of few words. This may become more like drawing blood from a stone than a back-and-forth conversation.
Très bien. Monsieur has many talents.
Am I right in thinking the late Viscount was involved in such business affairs?
We work together as partners, yes.
You must know the Van den Bosch family well, then.
I help Madame Van den Bosch, if and when she needs me.
It does sound shady. This is all shady. All of these people are palm trees. She referred to Madame Van den Bosch
maybe...
as Cassandra, before quickly retracting. Perhaps they are closer than he is willing to say.
Yeah, maybe he knows something about the blackmail. Sorry, just establishing everyone's little motive here. So he possibly could have information or dirt on the family.
Oh, especially if it's like
If he's
business
that
related
personal.
and the blackmail is referring to stolen
Financial
money.
dirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
You witnessed the altercation between the Major and Monsieur Demire, oui?
I did. But frankly, I have no time for childish school fights.
You are not aware of the circumstances that started it, then?
I heard something about a cigar. Only Felix would be petty enough to get riled up by something so menial.
A cigar?
Yes, Monsieur Demire had one of Felix's precious cigars. If you ask me, they won't be the real thing anyway.
Ooh. I've not expected two children to act that way, let alone two supposed distinguished gentlemen.
Distinguished gentlemen. It was two alpha males going head to head. Master Gideon came out the victor.
Surely we have passed the days where shows of unnecessary brute strength impress anyone.
When it comes to the protection of a woman, we are far from it. Man will always return to their most primitive form.
Mademoiselle Angeline, the Major has no place to feel threatened. Monsieur Gideon is to become her husband.
And he has spent the last however many years supporting them, as he calls it, clutching on to whatever he can.
Interesting commentary.
Merci for your time. It has been most intriguing.
Alright, let's find Katharine Hepburn. Books.
What's that book?
It must be from the library.
Huh.
I wonder if this story would match the excitement of this weekend.
We're in the library. Oh, thriller novel.
Another book. There are enough mysteries in this house without being distracted by a fictional one. Perhaps the happy couple's engagement has someone in a particularly romantic mood. A note.
Oh.
Looks like the happy couple are planning their honeymoon, but are undecided on their destination. So many countries and
Oh.
cultures to experience. I hope one day to see them all with my own eyes. Okay. Collection of books.
Ah,
I could spend every waking moment reading about the adventures of the characters within these books. Alright, fireplace. Let's talk about how roaring it is. And that looks like Queen Victoria
Probably is.
in Belgium.
She was like the grandmother of Europe. Well,
Huh.
maybe it's for Felix's sake.
Who knows? If I had a love of my own to declare, I would surely take inspiration from them.
And he did, actually, as
Oh.
a countess. A Russian countess that he falls in love with.
Aw. Suspense and tension. 2 ways authors keep
course,
their
yeah.
readers hooked on their character stories. I didn't know Poirot got a girlfriend.
Well, yeah, but they were like on again, off again in like the
Uh-huh.
series, and then there's an episode called The Trials of Hercules, and I think, or The Trial of Hercule Poirot,
Oh.
based off the Trials of Hercules.
Right.
And he meets her for the last time. Anyway, I'll let you continue.
Aw. Okay, so nothing
Yeah.
substantive so far. The fallen snow has laid a beautiful white blanket over the countryside that surrounds the house. Substantive, sorry, not substantive.
Substantial. Yes.
Madame must have great interest in religious saints to have such material on them. Oh, that's interesting.
aha.
It looks quite valuable and delicate. I shall resist the temptation to inspect it any further. Alright, let's try this glass case and then we'll talk to the people. It looks quite valuable and delicate. Resist the temptation to inspect further. Okay. Let's talk to this shady character.
Allow me to introduce myself. Hercule Poirot.
Hugo Beckers. A pleasure.
I hope I am not disturbing you. I often find myself at a loose end at parties such as these.
I've never been referred to as a loose end before, but it is always good to make a new acquaintance.
Perhaps we should start with pleasantries.
There is no better way to understand one's
Yes.
purpose in life. I stand up for the workers that cannot do it themselves.
He seems like an odd character to be here then.
You work with a union.
Yeah. who
Union
invited
leader,
him?
well, that is my formal title. But I see myself as more than just that. So much more. I am the face of the people. A voice in the void when there is none.
Okay, first of all, his accent sounds like he wants to be either he's trying really hard to be American, but is somehow coming across as Belgian. Second of all, the arrogance.
Hold on, Hubby.
What?
Hold on, I'll turn on the chat. I'll turn on I have the Twitch stream muted, so I'll listen to that just because I want to hear it now.
Okay. But the arrogance to call yourself the face of the people.
Very spirited. You have quite the way with words.
In my line of work, it is essential. Some fight with their fists, but I believe words are the ultimate weapon.
Is it the Demir or the Vandenbosch that brings you here?
I have been working with Gideon for quite some time. We are doing great things together. Great things.
I was not aware he was part of the union.
Well, he's not exactly. But he is an ally in the battle we face. Without his support, our uphill struggle would surely be a climb. Hopefully my talks with De Silva will help him see the light.
I walked in upon your heated discussion, shall we say, with Mademoiselle Conrad earlier.
I don't know what you think you heard, but it was a private matter and I appreciate if you kept it to yourself.
I can assure you, Monsieur Beckers, your conversation is exactly that. Yours.
Then maybe we should just leave it there.
There's something more to that conversation. If there is nothing to hide, why are both parties so hesitant to elaborate? Perhaps now is not the time to press on it.
Merci. If I find myself at a loss again, I shall certainly return.
Alright, let's talk to this lady.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise. You're not from around here, are you?
My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a friend of Mademoiselle, soon to be Madame, Angeline.
I see. Jacqueline Conrad. No doubt you've heard the name before.
She's trying really hard with this like attempted mid-Atlantic accent.
I am rather embarrassed to say I
Translate.
have not, madame.
No need for the madame, I'm not married. Just call me Jackie.
Oui, Jackie.
How is it you've come to be a guest here tonight?
Here's the thing. I'm one of those people you want to know, and not be on the wrong side of.
Perhaps it would be wise for me to remain on your good side.
It's the best place to be. You wouldn't believe what a couple of positive stories can do for a family name, or a career.
And that is what you have done for the Van den Bosch family?
A little help goes a long way, and from what I have seen, the ladies deserve some positive support.
You must have heard about the recent blackmailing then. Oh, he's being...
I heard, and it doesn't surprise
Ooh.
me. There will always be someone trying to get something out of someone else. People are only out to help themselves.
Okay, so... She doesn't seem like the type then
Well,
to
it's,
want to blackmail, since she already does
it's
have
a
a great...
poorly kept.
Yeah, it's a poorly kept secret, plus she
It's a
already
poorly
has...
kept secret, is what I was gonna say. Yeah.
She already has power in the sense if she's a journalist, then she already has a great deal of power.
Yeah, she
That
could
is a
just as
rather
easily just write
pessimistic
her name
way
down.
of thinking.
Yeah.
But it's the truth. And in my experience, more often than not, it's someone the victim knows, and knows pretty well.
You make me question those I consider friends.
Pardon me.
And maybe you should. If you have something you don't want the world knowing, just keep it to yourself.
It may be the nature of her work, but she lacks any sense of compassion for those that may fall victim to such betrayal. When I entered,
I
you
mean,
were
she
talking.
does have a point in what she's saying, though.
Yeah. When I entered, you were talking with the gentleman.
That's what we call eavesdropping.
Pardon. I didn't mean to pry.
And with respect, I don't think it's really any of your business.
That is certainly not what I was expecting. Mademoiselle Conrad is a force of her own. I shall have to play my cards right with her.
I must take my leave.
All right. Do we have any more links?
What's next on our... Yeah, we've got one more.
We've got one more with this brain map. And 3 more here. They want us to talk to Margot
Ooh.
again. Let's do this one first.
Yeah.
This is about the altercation. Finding out what happened with the altercation. The Major's cigar. Gideon had one of the Major's cigars. Monsieur Gideon was seen holding one of the Major's cigars. Why would he have one of them? The Major went to
That's
calm
an
down...
odd thing.
Yeah. With the cigar. Is that connected to the Major wanting to calm down with a cigar?
I should not be surprised by my
Thoughts? I
own
mean, I don't know
skills
what
of
else it would be
deduction.
connected to.
Yeah. Would the Major really start a physical fight over Gideon stealing a cigar? And it's telling us to talk to Zach. Okay. Let's go down here.
So we'll have to go back down to the salon anyway.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with Ernesto. Wants us to talk to Margot with regards to Ernesto helping out the family. Ernesto is fond of Cassandra. I've not heard anyone call Madame by her first name, even if it was a slip of the tongue. The Major supports the family. The Major truly stepped up to help this family out. Perhaps he is not such a bad man after all? The Major's been around
Could that be
since the
tied with
Viscount's...
Ernesto?
Yeah, since the Viscount's death. After the Viscount's passing, the Major has been around to help with family matters. I wonder what the extent of his help is. Is that related
Are
to
those two
Ernesto helping out the
connected to each
family?
The pieces
Oh,
of the puzzle
both
are
the Major and
finally
Ernesto
coming
have been
together.
helping out the family. There's only so much help you can receive
Mhm.
before you are simply relying on someone. What do the families still need assistance with? Family still needs help. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Margot and Cassandra are longtime friends, and Margot is protective of Cassandra. Why does Margot feel the need to be her guardian angel, so to speak? Or is that connected with them being longtime friends?
This
No.
will not get me any...
Maybe, or...
No. Margot does charity work. Margot looks out for others. How very admirable of Margot to do such caring and unnecessary work for underprivileged women. Is that connected to her doing the pamphlet or the charity work? Probably.
Oh, the charity work.
Yeah.
I must act on
Maybe
thought
to the-
and fact.
Maybe to the pamphlet then.
I must take a different approach if I am to...
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. The Major supports the family, and the Major has been around since the Viscount's death. These are connected.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally...
It's clear the Major is close to the family and has some connection to both Cassandra and Angeline. So we have to talk to... Oh, okay, there's a lot we have to talk to Margot about, and then it also wants us to talk to Archibald. Okay, we still have two more links.
2 more connections.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Jackie's blackmailer theory. Jackie believes the blackmailer must be close to the family. Knowing such personal secrets. Who's close enough to the family to know their secrets? Probably either Ernesto or Cassandra. Or not,
Yeah.
or Ernesto or the Major, excuse me.
Yeah, so that one that connects the two of them.
Come,
Not that
my
one.
little gray
Not
cells.
that one. No, the one in the middle
Oh.
of the Major and
The family still needs help?
Yeah.
I must
No.
act on thought and fact.
Okay. Jackie dismisses Hugo's argument. Jackie doesn't want to talk about the conversation with Hugo. Could she be hiding something?
That would probably connect with Hugo dismissing the argument.
News of the continued
In
factory
some way.
strikes. Oh! Jacqueline Conrad, the newspaper in the salon. That's about the argument that she had with Hugo.
Okay.
I must take a
Oh.
different approach if I am to uncover the...
Okay, then maybe it's that Hugo and Jackie had a heated discussion.
Maybe it's tied to.
Wait, hold on.
It may be
It's
tied
telling
to
me- it's telling me these
something that
two.
Hugo has.
It's telling me these two things.
Is there something I am not
no, it's-
seeing?
Okay, it's connecting. It's
It's
flashing.
tied to
Stop.
something with Hugo.
Amanda.
Oh, sorry.
Hugo is reluctant to elaborate on the argument, and Jackie is dismissive of Hugo's argument.
Yeah.
I should
Okay.
not be surprised by my own skills.
I should revisit this argument. Something does not feel right about their joint secrecy. But then also, it's been flashing Jackie's blackmailer theory. Jackie believes the
What else
blackmailer
is
must be close to the
flashing?
family. It has to be something to do with the Major. Okay, so it's not Ernesto.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps...
Or it could be Margot.
That's true.
Order and method. That...
Okay. Is anything else flashing? Okay. Zachariah is intoxicated. He does not seem to be doing much to hide his condition. Zachariah is Gideon's brother. He is the brother of the fiancé Gideon. I wonder if they're similar in character. The brothers are not close. Zachariah gave me the impression that him and his brother don't have the best relationship. Okay, Hugo and Jackie had a heated discussion. The conversation between Hugo and Jackie has certainly piqued my interest. Is that connected here too?
This will not get me any
Okay.
closer to...
Okay, it's still flashing the blackmailer theory, and oh, the Major is very close to the family. This one.
Oh! That's right, yeah.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
There's the chance the Major is involved in the blackmail somehow. What is the extent of Felix's possible involvement? Aha!
Because it made the big deal about his pen, too, but then we determined that the pen is unusable.
Yes. Okay, and we gotta talk to Zach and Margot. So it's back to the salon.
If only Poirot could run.
Poirot does not run.
Poirot does not chase. Poirot does not chase. That was from the game Evil Under the Sun.
Yeah, it's like there's a part in the game,
There's
and you
the
see,
grand finale.
and you see the.
It's the grand finale.
Well, I was gonna say you see like the perpetrator, the murderer, like running away, and it's like you can try and direct Poirot to chase the murderer, and Poirot refuses. He's like, Poirot does not chase.
Oh, I thought. Well, it doesn't matter. It's at the finale, and he just refuses to run after after the murderer.
All right, let's talk to Zach first.
Fire away, detective.
It is a shame things escalated so much over just a cigar.
Gideon said they were the majors, but I didn't think he would miss just one.
Oh.
Ah, it was you that took the cigar.
Me? Okay, detective, you twisted my arm. It was me. But I didn't even get a chance to smoke it. Gideon snatched it out of my hand. I'm sure he could afford to replace it.
And the major saw Monsieur Gideon holding the cigar, assuming he had taken it. It was all a misunderstanding. So why the following altercation?
Perhaps it is best I take my leave.
All right, let's talk to Margot.
That still seems like a lot to get upset over.
Yeah.
I am all yours, detective.
Monsieur de Sivler claimed he helped Madame Vandenbosch when required.
He would say that. I mean, financially, yes. But what else does that man have to offer?
Oh, low blow.
I cannot imagine Madame Vandenbosch would be one to request financial help.
After Edwin, the Viscount, died, the family was left in a rather unfavorable position. She wasn't requesting, chérie. She was begging.
Oh,
I see.
wow.
Let's just keep that between us. It's a rather sore subject for her.
It didn't take much for the Comtesse to reveal private matters of the Madame's business. I am not so sure I would be willing to divulge any information to her. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Madame's friendship with the Major.
You are quite inquisitive, aren't you?
I believe it is called small talk. No?
There is small talk, and there is prying.
But you just told us they were broke!
I assure you that is not my intention.
Monsieur, please. I know a nosy gossip hound when I see one. We can smell our own. The Major isn't worth a minute of your time, though.
You are not a fan of his.
I'd hit him with my fan, monsieur. Any man that can treat a lady the way he does doesn't deserve to be in his position.
So none of the friends like the Major. So why is Cassandra still keeping him around? I like how this
Probably because he helped.
drew the Comtesse with like a bald fist. I know, but she's also getting help from Ernesto.
And what position is that, may I ask?
Lording over Cassandra like she's the help. He shouts at her like she's a stray cat that's wandered into the house. Madness.
It is something I never thought I would hear. Madame was ready to physically escort me out of the house when I arrived to investigate Mademoiselle's missing bracelet, and yet she allows the Major to get away with murder. There must be a reason as to why she would be so accepting of such behavior. The Major must know something about the financial situation between De Silva and the husband.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It has been a pleasure conversing. I look forward to our next tete-a-tete.
All right. Let's put some of this together. Okay. All right. Margot does charity work. Margot looks out for others. Margot protects herself. Okay. The Major doesn't treat Cassandra well. Do you think that's connected to Margot is protective of Cassandra?
Yeah.
Another success.
I cannot tell if Margot's dislike for the Major comes from a genuine place or merely jealousy. Margot dislikes the Major. Interesting. Talk to Archibald. All right, we gotta talk to Archie again. We walked right past
he's out in
him.
the hallway.
We walked right past him to get to the salon.
That's okay.
To dig up the dirt. On the rich people.
Yeah. We've got the fellow gossip hound and the drunk, and not exactly difficult to get information out of those two.
Oh. Mr. Sterling is talking on the phone, almost too loud to ignore.
Vandenbosch residence, how may I help you? Yes, of course. Please hold for one moment. Sir? Yes, a call for you. Shall I direct it straight through to you in the study now? Very good, sir.
To the study.
Do we have to eavesdrop? Eavesdrop in the study?
Where's the study?
I'm sure it'll give us plenty of time to look for it.
Okay, I don't think there were any doors back here, but Archie was yelling.
Might be. Is it down by where the kitchen was? I don't
Maybe.
imagine so, but
Oh, it could be.
I don't know if any other doors on the second floor.
Okay. On the first floor, you mean?
Yeah, the first floor, because this is Belgium.
Alright, staff quarters. That's by the pantry.
Yeah, the dining room was connected to the salon, so that's not where we need to go. Maybe it is upstairs.
Maybe. Let's go. Find that study. Can't go upstairs yet. Okay.
Oh, could it be next to the library?
Maybe.
Could it be like an extension or a room off of the library? Library, if I can speak. Like maybe you go through the library to get to it is what
I didn't see another door in the library.
I didn't see any other doors. Hmm.
Oh, it doesn't want me to go in here yet.
What do the objectives say? Anything?
I think it's still just that I have to talk to Archie. Talk to Archibald and Ernesto. Alright, let's talk to Archibald.
Alright.
Lizzie gave me full run of the house, just to be clear. Archibald.
What can I do for you?
The Major has made himself quite at home here.
Yes, he has been here for some time now. Lady Van den Bosch has been very good to let him stay so long.
Would you say he has become part of the family?
He's always been very vocal about how he stands the ladies in high regards, and so he should.
Merci. You have been most helpful.
Alright, let's talk to Ernesto, since apparently we can't find the study.
Yeah.
Wait, did that open up anything? Oh, it did. Okay, where are you, Archie? Or maybe...
Maybe it's by the
Major?
Major.
Here we go. The Major.
Because,
The Major views the family as high class. The Major has done well to befriend the family, always surrounded by the upper class. Does he think the wedding is good for the family's status? No! Oh! And maybe that connects to what Zach was saying earlier about how he thinks that the, Demir brothers are from a different class. Yes!
Magnifique.
yeah.
The Major may feel that associating with the Demir family may lower the Van den Bosch name. I wonder if this is the limit of his negativity. Possible status drop. The Major may feel that associating with the Demir family may lower the Van den Bosch name. It says
What does
something like-
Cassandra say? What's on Cassandra's?
She's keen to avoid the argument between the Major and Gideon. The hastily arranged marriage. Why would they want to move with it so quickly? Mr. Gideon could be marrying into the family purely for financial gain. Is that connected to this?
What a revelation.
Go. It is clear that the Major does not see the Demir brothers in a good light. What does his thoughts towards them have to do with the couple's relationship? The Major thinks the Demirs are bad for the family. Oh, and then this is connected to something else. He wanted to calm down?
What's up?
Oh, he intended to warn
Things never
Angeline.
crossed over quite like...
He
Yeah.
wanted to warn Angeline.
Some would say a lucky guess.
The Major clearly doesn't want the wedding to go ahead. Mr. Gideon's reason for punching the Major was perhaps valid after learning of the reason he is against the wedding. He disapproves of the wedding. That's why they fought.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a poor timing for it, though, I will say.
Yeah. Okay, now we gotta go talk to Ernesto. But why does he care? Whoops, no. Why does he care so much about another family's status? Is it because he himself is not?
Maybe because
Or he's trying to come across as being part of a certain social class?
Maybe. Because even if he were to marry Angeline, that would lower the family's status just as much as marrying Gideon. Because he's not of the same status as them.
Is there something else you need?
You had done business with the other guests at this party?
It seems someone has been asking around about me.
Only polite curiosity, I can assure you.
Well, you would be right. Although working with the Viscount caused me much less grief.
Grief, monsieur.
Let's just say we didn't always see eye to eye. And if neither side is prepared to back down, there is a problem.
There's obviously more to learn about the goings-on between Monsieur de Silva and the Major. It certainly does not sound like a positive business relationship.
Merci for your time. It has been most intriguing.
Okay.
Looks like we have to go try and find that study.
Yeah, but there's no door in here.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, actually. So we're not wasting time just walking around. Unless we have to go talk to the Major again outside, but I didn't see that.
Okay, it looks like there's something else you can find
Where?
in the salon.
Oh, okay, I'll go back there.
Look for better. By the bar.
Oh. A bottle. It's connected to Zach, probably. Quite a substantial sized bottle of alcohol, already half drunk. Why is a half-empty bottle doing sitting at the bar with no glasses beside it? Probably because Zach has been drinking it. Bottle of alcohol, Zach is intoxicated.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
I could not even fathom drinking that much alcohol, especially in one evening. So we gotta talk to Zach again. Be like, excuse me, I'm worried about you.
Fire away, detective.
I don't mean to dampen the celebrations. Would you like me to fetch you a glass of water?
I have a drink. But thanks anyway.
I just would not like to see things get out of hand.
Don't you worry about me. I've got it covered.
Something tells me his excessive drinking is not in celebration of his frère's engagement. His recollection of war makes me think it may be something more serious.
Perhaps it is best I take my leave.
Okay. You have to go try to open the butler's pantry again.
I'll go back to the butler's pantry?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not the first place I would have thought. Well, I guess maybe his comments about the food.
Yeah, or the study. I don't know. Well, I don't know what the study had to do with anything. Maybe Archibald will take the.
Locked. I would have thought with such a tight schedule, I'd find at least one staff member here. So, does that mean I go talk to Archie?
You go talk to Cassandra.
Okay, nothing with Archibald then.
And I will stop reading.
Thank you. Turn it off. Okay.
Let's make this quick, detective.
I was passing and I noticed the butler pantry was locked.
Locked? That is absurd. They should be constantly coming back and forth from there if they are hiding from their work again. What is it you want in my staff area, anyway?
I only mention it as I was hoping to speak to some staff members. But if they are busy...
Be a good fellow and make sure they aren't slacking off in there. It shan't take you long.
It may not have been the permission I was expecting, but I shall take it nonetheless. I shall try the pantry again.
Merci. And then...
All right. Interesting. You're a guest in my home, even if I don't like you. I'm still gonna ask that you do work.
Well, she doesn't see him as a guest, necessarily.
That's true. Just would have
Where
thought...
did Angeline and Gideon go?
They may be upstairs.
Yeah.
Unlocked? I must have caught a staff member at the right time. Oh, who's this? Ange?
It's not Elizabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, monsieur, you startled me.
It was not my intention, mademoiselle. I was hoping to talk with a member of the staff.
You are the detective?
I am Detective Hercule Poirot. I only intend to take up a moment of your time.
Madame van der Bosch will be very hungry if she knows I'm standing talking.
Allow me to worry about madame.
Excuse me. Forgive me, I did not get your name.
Inga Frank, detective.
From the Norse god of peace and fertility. A most beautiful name.
Merci. It was my grand-mère.
You have all been working very hard this evening.
Oui, detective. Madame was very clear on what was to be prepared for today.
Well, everything looks exquisite. But if I may be blunt, would you not benefit from some more hands?
Monsieur Archie knows how busy we are, especially in the kitchen. I hate when I have to run service.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall leave you to your work.
So, did that unlock anything?
Yes, you have to look around. Sorry, that's the other thing I saw away.
Okay. Cupboard. Nothing of interest in here. Oh, another letter. Papers that order the dismissal of a staff member for accessing rooms without permission. Curious. Dear Miss Allard, your position as housemaid within the Van den Bosch residence is hereby officially terminated with immediate effect for the following reasons. Accessing forbidden areas of the house, refusal to make a sincere apology, and emotional distress brought to the family. A reference shall be offered pending future employment. Sincerely, Madame Van den Bosch. Oh, so were they not allowed to go upstairs?
I don't know. Well, they had to go upstairs. Someone had to clean those rooms. But
Yeah.
I guess not. Maybe just Elizabeth. Because Elizabeth seems to be the closest to the family.
Yeah, but they need more hands. A photo showing 7 members of staff. The house would surely run like clockwork with so many. Okay, we got Archie, Lizzie, Inga, then one... Oh, and then there was a lady whose first name began with R. Rohana. So one of these is Rohana. So one of these is Rohana, and the other is the lady that just got fired. And then these 2 guys.
Who I assume are missing.
Yes.
Or not missing.
They must have gotten fired.
I don't believe they've died or something like that.
They died. Okay.
They've been missing under mysterious circumstances. And
They
hence
went
we have
upstairs.
discovered the source of the blackmail.
They went upstairs.
They
I
went
would
upstairs
never
and
heard
we'd
from
never
again.
see it again.
Okay. Where? Okay, so maybe we have to go talk to Archie. Oh wait, a note. Oh, that's new. The staff rota for this evening. 4 people are assigned. Is this enough staff to proceed with tonight's events? All-day service, Archibald, Elizabeth, Inga, Rahana. Kitchen, breakfast, family, lunch, family, dinner party. Service, breakfast, family, lunch, family, dinner party. Evening service. Housekeeping, morning, family. Evening, turn-down service. Okay. The staff live and work in this house with the Van den Bosch. With the Van den Bosch family. It would not be surprising for them to know more than the family would expect or want. Okay.
Well, yeah, we've established they know all about the blackmail. Every single person in this house knows about the blackmail. Yeah. So...
Okay. High tension, Inga. High tension in the kitchen. I haven't heard of a kitchen without tension, but this sounds like there is more to it than usual. Remaining staff are overwhelmed. The current staff are picking up the work left behind by others that are understandably perturbed. Is that connected to the tension in the kitchen?
Come, my little Grace Alice.
It's either connected to the tension or it's connected to the note dismissing people, I say.
Okay, termination papers. Staff termination. Papers that order the dismissal of a staff member for accessing rooms without permission. Curious. The termination papers detail that staff were let go for accessing house areas deemed off limits. Is that why the remaining staff are overwhelmed?
Is there something?
Okay. Staff
It
termination.
might be the first one. Title it. Yeah, that one.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover.
High tensions in
Or
the
is
kitchen.
that why Inga's distressed?
I must
No.
act on thought and fact.
Current house finances. The family is taking care of money now. It looks like the family have finally got back on track with their money problems. Great to hear. Oh, staff photo versus staff rota. Duh.
Magnifique.
It appears there are a number of staff missing based on the photo and rota. Why could this be? Insufficient staff. It appears that there are a number of staff missing. Is that why there's high tensions in the kitchen and remaining staff are over?
Order and method. This will not
Okay,
get me
that's-
any.
The dismissal letter?
Staff termination and insufficient staff?
What a
Yes.
revelation!
It appears the missing staff were in fact relieved of their duties. Could there be another reason for letting them go? Okay.
The accessing different parts of the house.
So it wants me to talk to Inga, talk to Cassandra, and talk to Archibald, and then there's another link. Recent staff layoffs. Is it because they're taking care of money?
Things are beginning to become
Maybe they can't
clearer.
afford to pay them. The family are being more cautious with their money. Maybe staff were let go for that reason. Layoffs related to money issues. Okay. Inga, Cassandra, and Archie. Alright.
Here we go.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright, Inga.
Oui, détective. I am at your service.
Madame has recently fired some members of the staff, though.
That is not for me to talk about, detective. If Monsieur Archie found out I had said anything out of turn.
I am not asking you to betray your fellow staff or the family. What is said between us remains that way, mademoiselle.
It's only whispers, but the last servant was caught in areas of the house they shouldn't be. Apparently, they saw something they shouldn't have. Please, detective, if Monsieur Archibald found out I was talking like this with a guest,
My lips are sealed, mademoiselle.
Okay.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall leave you to your work.
Oh, thank you for blessing her, weird vampire. Said bless you
Oh
in the
yes,
chat.
thank you.
They said bless you in the
Sorry.
chat, man.
Yeah, normally I've got my eyes on the chat, but that time I was reading the text, so thank you for that, weird vampire.
Alright, let's talk to Archie. Hey, Archie.
Archie.
Where are the money problems, and why have so many notes about the staff and somehow being left out now?
What can I do for you?
May I be so bold as to ask about the staff at the house?
What have they done? If I have to...
No, monsieur. There is not a complaint to be made. It is more the recent layoffs and extra work pressure you all seem to be under I am inquiring about.
We've had to let some of them go. Let's just say their standards didn't live up to what was expected.
Not exactly what the termination papers stated.
Merci. You have been most helpful.
Alright. Wait. Do I need... Is there something I can connect before I go talk to Cassandra? Yes.
Yes.
In multiple places. Okay. Staff, no family is hiding something. High tension in the kitchen. Archibald claims unsatisfactory work. Is that connected to the staff knowing something?
I cannot see the logic in this.
They know the truth behind the dismissals. Staff rota. Okay. Insufficient staff, and staff know the family is hiding something.
I cannot
No.
see the logic in.
Oh, come on.
Well, it never ever crosses over something,
I must
I
take a
was trying to
different
find-
approach
yeah,
if I am
doesn't
to
cross over anything like that. Or doesn't
Oh.
cross over a bubble.
Oh! Well, here we go. Forbidden areas of the house
Oh.
and Archibald claims unsatisfactory work.
Another success.
The paperwork conflicts with Archibald's account. Only one can be telling the true story. Archibald is hiding something. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we should be listening more to Poirot's little text box observations. Maybe those will have the answer for what we're looking for.
Yeah. Okay, what's new here? Gideon is supported by unions. Okay, no, it's not over here. It's got to be somewhere over on this end.
Yeah,
Layoffs related to money issues.
Here.
Oh, and the family still needs help?
Some would say a lucky guess.
It appeared for a moment at least that the family had organized their financial situation. Alright. Family is still struggling financially, so we still have to talk to Cassandra. Alright, what do you say we talk to Cassandra and then...
that linked before.
Yeah. What do you say we talk to Cassandra and then wrap this up? Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
Let's make this quick.
I was hoping to explore the house.
The public rooms are not adequate space for you to celebrate my daughter's engagement.
Madame, I asked only the limits, as I understand a member of the staff was let go for a similar reason.
It would benefit you not to listen to whispers and rumors, officer. They did not produce a satisfactory standard of work. There is nothing more to say.
It is detective, madame. And it is just that the termination papers detail the matter and proceed to...
Need I remind you again whose house you reside in?
You did not seem surprised at Monsieur Demure's payment of the blackmail.
Why would I? He is to be Angeline's new husband and my new son-in-law. If he is taking that position seriously, he will do what he must to keep his new family happy.
That's interesting.
And to you that means paying ransom money?
It means doing what he must to protect his wife and his family name.
So she's okay with him paying it, but not with them paying it.
Yeah, because she was like, let's not even entertain it. But then when she heard that he did it, it's like, oh, okay, that's fine.
So it has nothing to do with your own financial standing. I understand Monsieur de Silva has been of help.
I see you have still not learned any sense of tact or subtlety.
I see no reason to beat around the bush, madame.
Until you are pricked by a thorn.
And until that day, I shall continue with the method that best serves me. Now, Monsieur de Silva.
Yes, he has provided some financial support when it has been required. I assume that was the answer you were looking for.
Merci. An enchanting
Alright, so that unlocked a new conversation. I thought it was only Madame Vadenbosch that was so concerned with her appearance to others. Perhaps the Major was of a similar mindset, although I'm still not sure how he fits into the family dynamic. Alright, so this one is done. Did we get any more? No, we just have to go talk to De Silva.
Okay.
Alright, yay!
Yay! What was that for next time then?
Oh wait, let me walk out of the room.
Oh,
so
exit the room. Yeah, exit the room.
So I can save. So it'll auto-save. First. But alright, yay! What are we thinking?
Who are your top 3 suspects?
The Major. And then, not De Silva, since I know that he has been giving them money, but maybe the Major is trying to get, De Silva's money and get some kind of hand over it, because he knows De Silva's also helping them out.
Yeah.
I'd really like to think that neither of the Demure brothers are involved.
Yeah.
And I don't think
because
Jackie.
The blackmail wouldn't help either of them.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like Hugo would be an obvious choice.
Jackie's comfortable and she would... Yeah, Hugo. Yeah, Jackie seems too comfortable with where she is to, want any more. And then the Demure brothers don't get anything out of it.
Yeah. Margot, maybe she would be like a wild card. We don't really have a motive with her yet, but she was very quick to bring up that Yeah, Cassandra is pretty sus. But she's just always going to be sus. Is the thing. I feel like Margot would be a wild
think
card.
she's too obvious a suspect.
Yeah, or the
Cassandra's too obvious a suspect.
Or the fired staff members. So maybe it's not Florette at all.
Yeah.
Poor Florette. She didn't even get like a recommendation. The other lady who got fired.
I know.
Yeah.